very hard for me to understand why Luka is an all-star starter when they're 13 and 15. They've been fairly healthy. Portland's ranked third in players injured this year with 13 players that have missed games. The Mavs have ranked 12th in players missed games, and Portland's also ranked eighth in most total games missed, which at 95 games missed. The Mavericks are ranked 23rd at only 56 games missed. So the Mavs have been healthy. Portland has been not. Portland has a better record. Dallas has a worse record.
Mhm.
Luka has maybe a little bit better stats, but Damian Lillard is winning, right? And we talk about this. We reward winning. People always say, well, Levine couldn't make the All-Star game. DeMarcus Cousins couldn't make the All-Star game. Karl-Anthony Towns couldn't make the All-Star game because their team isn't good. Well, what kind of logic is that when we're putting good players on bad teams in the starting lineup? That's where I have a hard time really understanding it.
Yeah.
And that's what bothers me.
See, and people always give the argument like, well, when we cared about winning in 2015, I think it was, that's how we got Al Horford, Paul Millsap, Jeff Teague, and Kyle Korver into the All-Star game. It's like, yeah, okay. But this isn't the same as that. You know what I mean? Like, this is Damian Lillard putting up 30 and 8 and Luka putting up 30 and 9. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to argue if you put Dame over him. Like, that was a dumb argument I saw. I just think that, Dame should be the starter. I think it should go to the older guy, usually. I think that's what should be, and it's a toss-up like that. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's disrespectful to Dame, I think. At the end of the day, to just wrap it up, I think Dame is disrespected for how much he's done in this league. To be
You
like,
gotta,
let's get the 21-year-old,
yeah, you gotta think too. Like everybody wants the new shiny object, right? That's why Luka gets the start, I think. But you also got to think too. Like Dame is the only player in NBA history to play in all 5 of the All-Star Game events in the same weekend. Okay, I think he did that in 2014, but he's been so disrespected when it comes to the All-Star game for a couple years. Remember that 2-year stretch where he just didn't make the All-Star team, and everyone's like, "What the
Yeah.
hell? Why?"
And he wrote a whole essay. He wrote a love letter to the NBA.
Yeah, but it's like an eye-popping thing. It's like, why is he not getting the love? Like everybody at the end of the day praises royalty, right? They're like, if you ring chase, I don't have respect for you. Like when Kevin Durant went to Golden State, everyone's like, boo him. Like, you know what I mean? But when Damian Lillard says, I want to stay in Portland and try to win, everyone's like, you're an idiot. Why would you want to stay there? And I think that fans just for some reason collectively have this thing against Dame for no reason. Dame
Yeah.
literally does what they want other players to do. And then they're like, no, it's kind of corny. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, you got to pick a side, what part you want to be of.
Well, you brought it up. The fact that Dame stayed in Portland, right now he's the number one player in clutch moments, and he has the most clutch points in the league. So a lot of these stats he has been taking over. He's not getting enough credit to me, and now people are starting to recognize it. It seems to me like the Bradley Beal of last year. Remember, Bradley Beal didn't get into the All-Star game because his team was losing. Now Bradley Beal's a starter, and Washington is in the bottom of the East. So it's just a lot of inconsistencies in the All-Star game. It always has been. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing new. But I would love to see Dame get some more love